Alright, I'm gonna do this in one take. So, I'm making a kind of like a vlog, I guess, like a build log series for a big project I've been working on, and I've kind of hinted at it. But this project has been going on for about a year, and I wanted to show it off. So the idea is that I'm gonna make a module for each of the 9 main levels in Minecraft Dungeons. If you don't care about it, that's fine. If you're just watching to support me, I really do appreciate it. I'm not really looking to get views here. I just kind of want to show it off, get some feedback maybe. I'm really excited about it. So I'm going to go through each one and kind of talk about what my process for it is and what my vision is for it and what I expect out of this series. So first one I made is Cacti Canyon, and here's what I have so far. I'm trying to put some play features into this project. I definitely want to prioritize the accuracy in this, but where I can fit some mechanics I will. So I have the key golem here, and then I've got this iron golem feature I came up with where you can throw the husk around, and so this black border here will wrap all the way around, and so this part will be a little more secure. It's a little flimsy right now. He can come off pretty easily. I used bricks, or I used ingots to make the brick texture over here and around here, leaving plenty of space for the mobs because Minecraft Dungeons has a couple mobs here and there. These are the 3, or not 3, there's more than them. All these plants here you've probably seen in my video. If you haven't and you're interested, you can check that out. I do have some really cool techniques here, especially with this cactus. I use quarter plates to give the Technic brick the perfect offset to be perfectly centered. It is pretty complicated, but it looks pretty good in my opinion. And then there's the bridge here. And I have this stud here because I came up with a skeleton horse design, and we're kind of getting a sneak peek at it right now. I'm going to make a tutorial for it at some point soon, hopefully. But this is my design for it, and I'll go into more depth about it because I am really excited about it. I don't want to waste too much of your time right now, so I'll talk about that later. Next up is Highblock Halls, and I'm doing these kind of random to give better contrast between each level instead of doing them in order. But this is Highblock Halls, and I have these lamp designs here. If this will focus. Okay. And what I want to do with the gold, you'll notice that there's a bunch of yellows and oranges around here. What I want to do is, instead of using LEGO's pearl gold that I have right here, I want to do a gradient from the colors that are used in the game, and I think that'll just convey it a little bit better. So the pearl gold pieces, that piece does not come in cool yellow yet. When it does, I will get those and replace them. Lots of unfinished bits here with all of these, but I'm gonna have custom prints here. I'm gonna use water slide decals where I can get a nice official look. I considered pad printing, but it's kind of $1,000 per piece, and I don't have that budget. I don't think anyone has that budget, to be honest, though. But I am doing the best I can with making this as accurate and making it as perfect as I can possibly get it. At a budget, of course. This right here has some flowers in the game, so I'm going to use stickers because in LEGO, they would totally do this. I know there's a Doctor Strange set where there's that cube in that Spider-Man movie where they have a sticker on all sides, because LEGO would definitely not print all 5 sides. And then I have these stained glass windows. The ultimate plan also is to light everything up. So I would love to program these to flash like the lightning in the game, and I think that'd be really cool. So I'm going to experiment with that. Also, I'm going to print these banners. I have the designs ready, I just need to get the water decals. You'll also notice, if you haven't already, all of the ingots everywhere used for the bricks. I think that turned out really well. I got it looking pretty accurate to the game, and all of these are actual like cut out snippets of the levels. So you can find each of these in the game too. Next up, I have Soggy Swamp. So this one, took a lot of time. I'm gonna be honest, that roof was not fun to make. I made it in a website called Maker Bricks first, and then I bought the pieces, and this is how it turned out. I think it looks pretty good. It's pretty accurate. The black jumpers and the black brackets unfortunately don't come in dark brown yet. When they do, you better believe I'm getting them, because I'd like this to be as accurate as I can get. I also came up with this spruce door here. I think it looks pretty good. It's all locked in place there. It is actually a pretty bulky design. If you look at the back right here, this is the wonderful, colorful back of the project. That is why I'm making the border, that black border. I also came up with the flower designs here. I used dark red flowers, and then these green bars, and then the bright green sausages to make them look like they're tilted over. I got some tall grass, and then I have this cauldron design, and I also want to light up the fire, make it flicker. But I also think it'd be cool if I had some sort of foil sticker or something to put on the black tile, because in the game it switches between a green and a blue inside the cauldron. So I think it'd be really cool if I programmed it to put light onto the foil to make it have a gradient between green and blue. So if I could figure that out, that would be really cool. I use spring green for the murky water in Soggy Swamp. These tiles right here, they represent small lily pads, and I decided that I'm gonna make them glow. In the game, there's nothing saying that they glow, but there's also not something saying that they don't glow. So I'm gonna make them glow. I think it'll really pop and make this come to life even more. I got the mushrooms here. I am going to custom print onto these mushrooms. I'm also going to custom print onto these two, because if this was an actual print, I would get more to make it more accurate up here. I'm trying to be sparing about what I print. I don't want to overdo it, but if it's something that I think LEGO would actually make, I do want to include that to make it just look a little bit better. These pieces, these 1 by 1 by 2/3 plates, they don't come in dark green yet, so these are placeholders. Cheesy Studios, if you know who he is, he makes an accurate LEGO Minecraft world, and it looks really awesome. But one thing that really bothered me is that he made tulips by cutting one of those wheat pieces in half. And I think he could have easily fixed that to be legal by using these holes here. And I think they do come in dark green. Sorry, this isn't focusing. I do think they come in dark green. So I think you could totally do that instead. I have the cobblestone wall over here. Oh, the grass. Okay, so this is really cool. So in Minecraft Dungeons, I'm guessing this is because of the angle that we have to view the game. But the grass has a plus-shaped orientation. And then in the Minecraft base game, it's an X orientation. So that makes it really easy to make this out of LEGO. So I use these corner panels, and they give a really accurate grass design. Now, I do admit they were $1.50 a piece, but I think they do look really good, and I think it paid off. This project is overall going to take a while. I don't plan on finishing it in this year. It's going to be a long process, and I don't mind. It gives me plenty of time to really perfect this and think about how I want it to look. Oh, also here, I'm going to use cutlery knives in flame yellow, and I think they'll do a good job at representing the sword pattern that's in the game. Let's see, what else is there? This water here is half a plate shorter to be more accurate to the game. Probably something no one would ever notice, but I think it, just makes it slightly more accurate. Another thing no one would notice is the fact that this entire build is upside down, and I even tiled off the bottom. But this whole thing is upside down. These are inverted tiles. And the way I achieved that, hopefully I can do this with one hand without totally demolishing it. but I used jumpers and these 2x2 tiles with holes in them. And I put them on like this. And that gives us some support. I'm not going to be able to do this with one hand, so I'm going to put it down. But that's the support right now. I might make the border support it more too. And that's what I have so far. I'm also going to print that lily pad. I need to come up with a design for that. But I'm going to do all 9 levels, and I'm going to log each of the levels, or not each of the levels. I'm going to log my progress throughout this whole project, and I would love to hear feedback. Even if I don't get anything, at least I have, this documented. I can look back and look at it later on, look at the process. I think it'll be interesting, even if it's just me, But yeah, this is the project so far. And let's see. And I guess I'll do a tour some other time. But this is what I have so far. Thank you guys so much for watching.